First of all, I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet tonight. I would also like to pay respect to elders both past and present of the Kulin Nation and extend that respect to other Indigenous Australians present. Secondly, I'd like to welcome you all here on behalf of Jacobs. Welcome to Level 16. Personally, I'm not a frequent attendee of these sorts of functions because I'm based outside Melbourne, and it's a wonderful venue on an evening looking out over the Yarra, so it's lovely to have you all here and to share our facilities with you. Obviously, the focus of tonight is about career, and I just thought it'd be worth mentioning 2 or 3 things about career that I think are important by way of introduction to the session. So as you can see there, I'm Director of Operations for our water business here in Southern Australia. My journey to that role in my career hasn't been perhaps as straightforward as many, and I think that that's something to bear in mind with your own careers. It's a journey. You'll go different places with your career, but you know, the end point is something to keep in mind. So I started, and I hate to say this, more than 20 years ago working in the Victorian public sector. Not the public sector part, more than 20 years ago. I was working for the then Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. Now, I don't know how many iterations there have been of that department since then, but if anyone wants to work that out, it'll give you a feel for how long ago it was. I did that for 10 years, and then I realised I wanted something more from my career. And so I looked around, and now I think it's 13 or 14 years with Jacobs. Prior to that, I was part of the SKM business. But one of the things that is really important to us and important to what we provide to our people is a focus on formally developing their careers. We provide a framework to do it. I've been the beneficiary of that. I've been given opportunities to work interstate. The company's moved me around to do certain things. I've had roles that involve operational leadership, like I'm in now. I've had client management and client-facing roles, trying to understand, you know, what makes our industry tick. And I've done a range of technical things. So without the framework, without the discussion and without the guidance I've received, I know that I might still be now working for whatever the department is in northern Victoria, chasing around doing environmental assessment work. And that's what's interesting. I'm an ecologist. And here I am managing a water business with about 150 or 160 engineers. So career can go in a number of places. I was thinking about it in that context. I think a career is almost like a living thing. You need to nurture it, you need to feed it, you need to give it opportunity. And one of the fundamental things I'll say to you all is, if an opportunity comes to you, say yes. Give it a try. Stretch yourselves, because through that you'll learn, you'll grow, and then, you know, your career can take you anywhere. So again, welcome on behalf of Jacobs. It's great to see so many of you here. I'll hang around for a few minutes, but I do have to apologise. I've got another commitment to get to. But please take advantage of the evening, and I hope that there's some great learnings in it for all of you. Thank you.